conversation. But so I already started to stream on Twitch. We're gonna kind of let this be on the cuff. Like I said, we'll see what Twitch can and cannot see, and then I just kind of want to have a conversation since I got all y'all here. We get it recorded, kind of get an idea of where I'm at, um, where a couple of other people are at, and we're just gonna grow from there. And I need to pull up Twitch on my phone so I can see the studio. Just kind of let me get set up here. But long story short, Stilo, you kind of already know what I got going on as far as the Players Collective ecosystem. The general idea here is I wanted to build an infrastructure for businesses to be able to run their back ends and be able to have their own thing. Like I got tired of worrying about going to Shopify, getting this, having OmniSend, having all these different applications. I got to pay for all these different applications and figure all this out. When AI got to the point where I could start printing websites, I started rebuilding my own versions of a couple of these things, and I kind of put these ideas together in one kind of wheelhouse. And so that's pretty much what I got going on. Um, I'm gonna slowly kind of break all of that down and explain that, and then still I want you to kind of stop me and ask the questions to, and Skunk too, if you got questions, just ask the questions about what it is, what works, what doesn't work. And as we kind of go through that tonight, I kind of just want to get a good definition for people to be able to see and look at of what we have built and what we're doing. I got a couple things I can show as we go through it as well.
Okay, big bet, got you.
So Stilo, this nigga here moving around, but I guess one thing I want to pull up would be, so as far as infrastructure, the first thing that I kind of have that I would want to show would be this. It's the Okay, so let me set you up in Discord. I got it on.
Send this to Chill too.
Say that one more time.
You said I'm about to send this to Chill. Did you say is Shamari in Tokyo?
Yeah, Shamari is in Tokyo right now.
The hell is he doing in Tokyo?
I don't know. I just seen it on Instagram. I don't know. I just know he's in Tokyo. And so what I'm showing on the screen now, do you see the share screen in Discord?
1 second, yeah.
And so what I'm showing in here is the it's called an AI search engine optimization study. I found an algorithm for doing audits on companies' websites to see how well AI is actually picking up their information. And so the first thing I kind of want to, this is the main thing that I want to get companies and people interested in. If you already have your company set up and you know what you're doing, and you kind of want to get a better idea of your SEO and how it's comparing with the AI narrative and how you can get your site more visible, this is what this is. And so what it is I ran a case study using my own website that I just built. I built the website. I got everything set up. And it's set up for SEO and was doing decent. But when I went to run the score for the AI setup, it got a score of 42, which was failing. The code that I set up, I ran the audit on it. I got the prompts on how to fix it. In 45 minutes, I was able to take my score from a 42 to a 79 audit on the AI scale. And it's only because of my site being built in a way that one of the changes that was suggested I couldn't make. And if I could have, I would have made the site a little bit better. And I'm going to go back and adjust that later. And so I just kind of wanted to preface that. This is going to be one of the $500 services that I start offering. And this is pretty much setting people up to be in the market for AI and AI research. So like as companies and people begin to use OpenAI and Gemini and things of this nature, this is setting your site up to be visible for AI to pick it up and give it as a suggested thing. So as we get more into the point where people are selling through AI, because people don't look at Google anymore, they're using AI. So your website isn't coming up, it's not pulling up, you're not seeing your information. This would be the scale for kind of fixing that. And so that was the first thing I wanted to introduce.
Could you explain that a little simpler exactly? So what was the 49 score and what did the AI, like what is the service? What is it doing to audit? What exactly, you know what I'm saying? What is that process? I'm trying to understand that.
Okay, so what it's doing is the site is looking at all the elements that an AI system would look at when you put your site in or somebody's looking for your business.
And so it's the business site, not any like technology or anything.
No, it's literally the business site. It's how your site is set up in the code. So when AI scans the internet for something, it's scanning the code. And if your code
Mm.
on your site and your structure isn't set up for AI to pick it up, it'll overlook it. And so that's pretty much what this is explaining here. That the
Okay,
files that the is looking for are missing from my site, or were missing from my site initially. And that's why it's showing these scores here. The vulnerability matrix pinpoints 4 failure zones. These were the 4 zones that AI would have looked for my site that it was not visible.
that's like, bro, that's a high ticket item right there.
That's why and that's why it's starting at $500. I'm not. This is not a. This is a business.
That's
This is a real business thing. This is setting your website up for the market that's coming.
that's nice. I like that. I like that. I like
And the
that.
changes are. It's not taking long, especially because most people are using vibe coded sites. Most of the sites that I have, most of the sites that other people are using, if AI built your site in any form or fashion, or it can accept prompts, this is a 45 minute to an hour fix that would change how your website is viewed forever in the market for the next 5 to 10 years. And it puts you in the infrastructure early enough and sets your data in the early layers of it so that people know who you are, what you do, and what services you provide. And these are the
That's fire.
fixes that it gave.
That's an AI algorithm hack. That's fire.
Yep. And so it's an AI system going. So what I've done is I programmed my Claude bot to run this synthesis on whatever site I give it, and to give me these documents showing what's going on with the prompts on exactly how to fix it. So it's giving you not only your score, but actually the prompts on how to fix it all in one go. So all you have to do is take the report, put the prompts in, and now your site's running in a more effective way.
I'm gonna test that out. I gotta finish building the dad brand website for construction. So that's
Well,
gonna make a
ready.
lot of that's gonna make a lot of sense. I'm testing everything you're building for sure, brother.
And so that's the first service that I want to introduce this year is and I'm calling it the Watcher Edit. So my thing is angels, watchers. The watchers, they look over things, they know what to look for. This is the whole thing with that. So the Watcher Audit is going to be the first service that I start offering this year, and then we can kind of go into a couple other things from there.
That's fire, brother. I really like that. I really like that. Your ass been cooking lately,
Girl.
going crazy. I mean, it's just time for that all around. It's definitely time for that all around. You building the systems that I need to be testing for every bit of my infrastructure while I'm lining up the construction biz. Like, I could be doing so much implementing with AI right now to help advance things. Cause what I got 3 builds this year, one possible commercial build, and a very prestigious clientele. So it's a lot of maxing out that I can do, and the resources with my clientele is exactly the infrastructure needed to grasp these clients. Like this is what's gonna take a $28 million real estate business, which Dial has, to astronomical places
and
because it's just not even in the fold. Like you don't, it's just not even in the fold.
And let's be transparent here. I didn't make up this algorithm for the audit. I found it, and the guy who created it was giving it as an open source method for people to get into the market early. And so he gave the code and program a way for people to do it. So this is a certified research tool. This isn't something that I just came up with, AI put together, and it kind of works. No, this is exactly what big corporations are using to scale for AI.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
fire.
I want to bring up another screen. And so this is my current website build now. And so what a lot of people have been hearing me talk about is this whole sovereignty hub, this diamond protocol thing. I want to start exemplifying this. I'm gonna set you up with this screen in Discord. Still, give me 1 second. Have you seen this site yet? Fully?
Uh, Not fully, not a full walkthrough. I've seen it, but I have not had time to play.
Okay, and so I kind of want to give it I want to take some time with this, but not too much time because this is explaining the ecosystem that I'm building here. And so just take a look at a couple things here. The first thing I want to point out is the star, the citadel, and the town. I'm breaking down my business. I like building in threes. So a lot of these things are structured in threes. You'll see a lot of threes. You'll see a lot of fours. You'll see a lot of sevens. These are just numbers that stick out to me personally. They're things that I build with a part of my code. And so this town represents the marketplace. This is what most people are familiar with my business. We're going to skip these two things for now because y'all don't get to know about those yet. Might get into one of them. But most people are used to this side of my business. This is my marketplace. If you click this link here, it'll bring you to the site that I've been running for most of my business lately. And so you'll look at this and you'll be used to this. This is the marketplace layer. I haven't changed this site much because I'm going to kind of keep this the way that it is and kind of keep it as something that's like a front facing site for just the merch, the podcast, some of my agents that I'm showcasing. Just kind of a front layer store, unlike a storefront. This is going to be the front layer for a lot of things. And as you scroll up through this site, you see more and more of this mythology. Um, just a little hint because I know most people won't ever find this. There is brand lore scattered throughout the site if you ever want to go read this and just get an understanding of kind of how my mind works. But the first thing I want to show as I scroll through here, and the most important thing, is that the Sovereignty Hub is running the back end of everything on this site. So when I go to book a session here, this is all running through a backend application that I developed, and it allows for me to do bookings. It allows me to do payment processing, and it also allows for me to do um, lead
That's what I
gen.
need to. I need to set up my hub tonight
Yeah.
while I got time.
And so the watcher audit that I was just showing you here, you can actually go to this site and come here and book this service. You can choose your time. This time will be really more so just a time for me to kind of communicate with you about what the audit found and maybe just run the prompts for you. You'll be able to set your time here. You go to continue and you fill out this prompt here. And all of this goes directly to this back end site here. And this is the real gem that I'm hiding behind a lot. Um, this is something that'll be available to companies soon. I'm looking for 10 founding members now to get access to the site and begin to start testing it. But what we have here is it's everything, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the Sovereignty Hub. This is the tool. We'll get into all the features, all the different sections here. But for right now, we'll just show you how it's running my calendars on the back end. You can create new appointments here. You can set up different things. There's also the treasury, which allows you to create invoices. This is kind of the power player here. It allows you to create invoices for customers. And say you want to create an invoice, you say
That's
request.
interesting. Not to cut you off. I don't know. I just decided to Google Sovereignty Hub as if the site would pop up. But curious to how there's a Sovereignty Hub is a molecular structure. Oh, okay. That's just the definition of what a Sovereignty Hub is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought somebody had something going on, and I was just like, no.
I mean, I'm not even like, and that's why it's
You're
so.
late.
A lot of these aren't like my trademark names. This is just what it's
Of course,
called as I'm
it's
building
an operating system. Yeah, truly, I get it.
it. You see what I'm
Just
saying? I
like,
haven't really. Once
wait
I
a minute,
put
who?
all of it together and it's functioning as a cohesive system, I'm likely gonna rename it.
Yeah, right.
And so, what else? What else you can do here is you can also click
Could
on
you
whether
drop that in chat so I don't have to send it from my phone? This
drop
is
what.
right. The Sovereignty Hub, so I can set up.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is the wallet. Y'all see that later. I don't have this link somewhere. Surprisingly, I got to get a little bit more organized. So yeah, don't mind me. But
You can just go to the browser. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
is there a chat for? Oh, I just put it over here. Mm, I'm gonna just send this to you on a DM because I don't know. I'm still being particular about how I give access to this right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, you should.
I'm being
It's
very,
in a
very,
test.
very, very particular.
It's definitely in the testing phase. I wish Chill was up. I would like to get his ass involved. That'd be nice. Somebody with some money to really like play with that shit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to it because I still haven't showed you the wallet yet.
Exactly. I gotta. I'm trying to. You know me. I'm trying to get set on up. Let's put this shit to work and test. I'm trying to.
Let me finish my presentation. I still got the people on Twitch looking at the screen over here. I'm moving on to
Go
the
ahead.
next.
Finish.
But okay, so I want to go through this right here. So I just wanted to show that when you go through here, you can create the whether you want to enable a credit card for Stripe, or you can take Solana Pay. And what this does is it generates an invoice, and it just is a link that you can send to any of your customers that you want to pay this invoice, or whoever you have that you associated this invoice with in your client base. And you can choose to pay with card, which will take you to a Stripe checkout page, which is set up via your account. And so, mind you, this is a white label application, so this is something that you can set up via your own business. It's not like you have to use my page and my links or none of that. You can have your own links, your own setup. That's what Stilo is going to show you. We're going to get him set up, and we can show the differences. I'm going to start working on the different customizations that you can do on your back end to kind of give your brand more of a standout theme. But see, you can go in here and do the payment processing through Stripe, or you can go back and will this refresh without me having to refresh it, and go to pay
Kind
with
of.
Solana, and you
Did
can,
I?
huh?
No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm talking to myself out loud.
And then so you can always go through here. And so what I've added on now, and what the biggest thing that I kind of want to get, the second thing, so AI, outside of the AI audits and the watcher audits, that's more of a business thing. For personal and for individuals, I want to suggest that you go ahead and take a look at this DPC wallet here. Um, the DPC wallet is a new thing that we are implementing that is going to be a part of our payment processing system. And what this does is it'll allow you to go through and make your payments via Solana on our network. And so what this does is this is instant payment processing. This cuts out Stripe, this cuts out Square, this cuts out whoever you're using for payment processing, and allows for you to come in here, switch over to the main net, and use the Solana that you have in your wallet to make payments. Now, granted, I don't have $100 in this Solana wallet to make the payment to show you, but I could always go back and do $1 and show you where I've received payments and spent payments from this wallet. And so this is kind of going to be the system that we work with for now, where it's going to be you come in here, you set a booking, you get a client. That client sends this link. They use this link to make a payment, and then we want you to start using this Solana wallet to make these payments to get instant payment processing. So we need a lot of people to start kind of getting into this cryptocurrency space because this is how we get decentralized. This is how we cut out the um, just all the problems that we have with the financial system. And I'm just trying to set up that. And after that, I kind of want to give Steele the room to ask some questions, how different things work. I know I skipped over a lot that he knows that I have set up, and just kind of figuring out how we can talk about this and start having this conversation to really just make some changes in what's going on in the world.
Oh wow, you've already created a a Chrome extension for it.
What do you mean?
It's asking me to install Sovereign Hub as a Chrome extension.
Yes, all of these are installable applications.
Nice.
All
That's
of the
fucking nice.
all of the main
That,
applications can be ran outside of the browser. So the Sovereignty Hub, the wallet, what all do I have as an app? The Sovereignty Hub, the wallet, the calendar, and the Wheel of Life can all be ran as single applications. I haven't sold you the Wheel of Life application yet either. I guess we could run through that while we're here. That'd be a fun little experiment. I can show you.
oh wow, I cannot get this email from the Sovereign Hub. It's not in junk. Where's my spam folder?
So
How do I?
let me know if you're having issues with that because Tony said he didn't get his, but it's showing that it sends the email. So I may have to go through that, rework that process again. That's why I'm saying I just need a couple people to try it. But you're already on the Sovereign Hub.
What's crazy is I know. That's why I'm
Yeah, you
sitting here
already
like,
have an account. I can look at your account here and it shows it. So you
what
just need to.
email? What email is it?
Oh, what email is it? Okay, and that's something else I can show. Like I do have access to manage.
Give
Uh,
me one.
I do got access to manage clients a bit. So okay, this is what it is. He probably just doesn't know the email. You already got services set up, brother.
Damn dog need to use the bathroom. Kept bothering me. Yeah, what so it is A1.
Yeah, so it's the it was the hold on. It was the Stilo 777 email.
Yeah. Okay. They gotta make my password.
That I don't know, and I don't have a password reset option on there. I don't think yet, do I?
You do not set option. That's weird. What the hell? I
I
only
just haven't
have a.
set it up yet, nigga. I just it's certain
Oh
shit I
no, no,
haven't put on there yet.
not talking. Not you. I'm talking about me. I
Not knowing what
only.
passwords you set.
Yeah, I only use a couple fucking passwords. What the hell is that about? Okay. That's weird.
So are you able to get in it or not?
Mm, what the fuck would my password be? I mean,
Got in? Cool. I was about to say Jesus Christ.
I'm like, bro, that's not right.
You
I
and
just
Tony
know
been killing me. I'm like Jesus.
that's not right. I'm like, yeah, there's no way I don't know my password. I only got like four passwords, bro.
I'm gonna reset it though, cause I should definitely have it set to where you can like reset your password. I don't have it on there yet because I'm only using. Like you said, I only use so many passwords. I'm not. There's nobody else on it but me right now and you now.
Goddamn cow, man. Dog.
But yeah, so
This shit is fire. Ah, I'm in love.
I guess the idea here is now that you're kind of logged in, kind of going through it and seeing what questions you may have.
New client, create an invoice, book appointment. And it's like creating an account gives you your own hub. Like this is so fucking innovative. It's insane.
Yeah, because you see a totally different thing from what I see.
It's insane.
And do you have
Like
so you don't have an angel tab right on the left?
Angel tab on the left, I believe so. Like I have a tab.
Does it say angel?
It doesn't say Angel, no.
Okay, so if you don't see that, that's what. Okay, I'm just making sure because you're not supposed to have access to that. I'm just checking certain things.
Okay, yeah.
Because I have access to a tab to manage to make sure to see who has an account and who has access and doesn't have access.
Right. Ledger, gross, calendar,
And so yeah,
treasure, forge.
The forge is the key point here because it gives you this ability. This is something I didn't kind of go over. Let me make sure I'm showing this on the screen. Is my screen frozen or what? I don't know. Okay, yeah, it's always moving around. All right, so I just wanted to go over this because the forge is really the key part here because this gives you your booking links. This gives you your embed widget for your booking. This gives you
Because
your lead intake form, and it allows you to set up your services.
my fault, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What you saying?
Does it is Stripe the best option for fiat payments to connect an account, or like is it possible for you to use like Link or Skrilla, any other like
Stripe allows for me to use the white label setup that I need, so that y'all don't have what I need to know is when you go in to make your account with this, what does it ask you for? Does it make you go through Stripe to connect?
no, it doesn't make me go through anything. I have to go to the settings and forward to set that up.
I'm saying though, so like when you go to Treasury and settings and you go to fiat payments and you go to
When I make
connect it, what does it get? What does it ask you for to connect? That's what I don't know yet. Can you share your screen actually?
yeah.
I want to see because I haven't seen it from your end. That's what I need to see. Well, I haven't. I have an account. I just never played with it. I guess.
Yeah. As I clicked on it, this is what it sent me to. Can you see
Yeah,
my
and
screen?
so this is setting up your account. So I think it's supposed to just ask for your account information, and you put in your account information, and so when you put in get your payments, it goes directly to your account.
Okay, go back. So what it does is it shouldn't do this, basically.
No, it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to allow you
Okay.
to connect your bank account, but it's going to connect it via Stripe because Stripe is who I have to use to set up the payment processing, so I don't have to pay a $500,000 fee to set it up. And Stripe
Oh
has this
damn.
thing called Stripe Connect, which allows for me to set up to where y'all don't have to have Stripe accounts. Y'all just set up your bank accounts is what it's supposed to do. So it's supposed to just take your email and your bank account. That's what I said. Go through it, put in your email in. I want to know what it asks for. Like actually fill it out.
Okay. Yeah, I think I guess that it may be a paywall there, but definitely I'm sure it's quite a few people that want to find a way around Stripe.
I mean, the way around Stripe is the Solana option. That's why we have the wallet and everything set up. That's the way around.
Okay.
This is
But
just
you
this is
have
if you want them to be able to real a regular credit card, you can go through all the companies. Like, yeah, I could set it up with Square or you know what I'm saying, whoever. But I still, you see what I'm saying?
it's just like I'm thinking like even how maybe Phantom had like, whereas Link and is other things kind of like Stripe, but I think are more navigatable than Stripe. And you don't have to sign in or people don't really care to do that whole sign in thing
But
anymore.
see, you
But
only
it's
have to
fine.
do this once. Is what I'm saying though. This isn't like a every time.
It's fine. It's just literally like, just for innovation, if possible.
It's not
Not a
innovative if you're just trying to cut out having to do the work. Like you have to set up your bank account. You want to make sure you get your money. You want to put in your money to make sure it goes to your account. That's all we're doing.
I mean, I guess you have a target audience. It's no different. What I'm saying is no different though. Like what the other option is no different. I
They would
think it's
have to
just
go
more.
through the same process.
That's the thing is not the same process.
Go show it. Find it.
Just go to Phantom and try to connect the account. Or well, you can't connect an account from sure. That's the difference. It's
You
not
see what I'm
connecting it.
saying? I'm not doing that. We're talking about payment processing here. This is payment processing for a business setup. This isn't your personal bank account. You see what I'm saying?
Has to go that way. I mean, that's why you got to work through that.
That's
That's
no, no,
this is
no, it's not. This
it.
isn't like a. This isn't for a personal user. This is for a business. You see what I'm saying? This is making sure that when you set up in all your clients they go through your website. You want to make sure you get your money and that you know who your money is going to, right?
Right.
But it is asking for more information than what I thought it would. I can agree with that.
I
But
mean, I
it's making
guess
sure
it.
you get your money. You feel what I'm saying? And that
Right.
you're a real person. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not gonna put all this on. Let me take this off of whatchamacallit.
Oh, you go on Twitch still? Oh, okay. I was thinking we just on Discord. Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't.
that's fine.
I mean, I didn't have it all on there. I just was looking at it as I was looking at it. But transition to. Well, I just have it on this, so it ain't showing it. But yeah, so that would be the thing there. It's just like really understanding that process. And so the main thing here is that's why I'm going more towards the crypto route, because the crypto route, all you have to do is put your wallet in there, and it works. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the easier setup. Like I'm not even trying to figure out that. I want to get people more to the crypto side. That's where I'm at personally.
Mhm. But what the hell? Structure.
But I also wanted to show this off while I got some time.
Can I skip that? I don't have my website right now. Yeah, I for all of that.
But you think about it here, so let's be clear here. We're talking about for the businesses here. This is for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
this is for a corporate side of things that people that need that.
Facts.
The people that you're talking about are going to set up the DCBC wallet and get a crypto wallet. You see what I'm saying?
So Link is just a subsidiary through Stripe.
Yes.
Anyway.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's why I was confused about what you was talking about. Like all of that's the same thing. All of that's connected. They all in bed together.
No, it's just the only I was questioning because it's something that somebody else would probably question as well. And now it makes sense because it's just like you said, it's not something that you can do with this setup. It's not a personal bank account, it's a payment processing system.
Mm-hmm.
It's the difference. And that's a clear, you feel what I'm saying? That clears the air. That's all. I was just testing the system, nigga. What am I looking at?
On your
Code.
phone. But yeah,
Code
for the
five.
people that's on Twitch right now, while he finished filling that out, and I'm looking at that on the back end, I have pulled up the other application that I have built. I want to. Can we both share screens at the same time? I'm sure we can on here. Even that way, you can look at this once you get a chance to.
Sorry. Youth, man.
But so for the people that's on Twitch, I'm working on this. I don't even know how to pronounce this. This is called the Interactive Wheel of Life. It's an application about understanding how to escape the cycles of attachment that people naturally find themselves in. Interesting little metaphysical thing that I made in the meantime, in between time. You click to enter the wheel here. You pick which symbol or which animal you feel most attached to. You can go down here and see whether you are in this state or that state. We'll just pick a random spin for today and kind of just get a general idea. So this is the pig. Not seeing reality clearly, ignoring the truth of impertinent. You good, bro?
Yeah, I just need my actual website, which I don't think I have at the moment. I told you I gotta make a new website.
Yeah. That's what I said. This is a setup for somebody that's ready for that. And if you don't want to go through all of it right now, you don't got to. I was just trying to see. I didn't even I haven't even been through this entire process to see what Stripe asked on the other end for y'all to set it up.
No, it's fine. I just don't. It's like it's just a placement. Like we have our own domain, but it's not
Yeah, all you need is
set
the
up.
domain. It's not gonna go through like checking it and all of that. It just needs to know kind of where.
They started verifying something, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm, I'm giving you just placements." Yeah. Okay. Agree. Submit. Submit before verification is complete. We will notify you with more of your information if needed. Fine. Okay. Back to the hub. Stripe account connected.
Yep, and see now anybody who goes to your link can use that Stripe as payment.
Right. Mm.
And so the next thing would be just adding in your key for your wallet.
Oh, you can just throw the public key. Nice.
Mm.
I said, and it's a public key. You gotta
Yeah,
do a private key.
like that. That's why the payments are instant. It's not like you. It's literally sending the money straight to your wallet.
Oh, that's the best shit smoking, man. Can't tell me nothing.
And that's why I'm saying like the idea here is to sell that. I'm not even really trying to sell the Stripe Connect. The Stripe
Don't
Connect
even
is just there so people can't say that it's not an option. Like they don't have to give that up to use this. That's the only reason why it's here.
goddamn bot making these bullshit trades.
Oh yeah, that's something else. So speaking of technologies of the day, did you see that public app I sent you?
um, you sent me something. I did not check it.
They have
Can
an
you?
app now that can create agents that are trained to trade. It's like a and it's like a cell phone app that you can download on your phone
Yeah,
and
I seen
generate
that.
apps to trade, agents to trade.
Generate the trade or
It
generate
generates agents
agents.
to trade. Like you can set up the agent how you want it to trade, and within the app, set up the agent and put it on the market, and it will start trading.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's getting a little wicked now. And so now you're completely set up to start taking payments. You can take that budget. So say you go click on that public booking link. Well, you don't have any services set up, but
Launch strategy. What is that? That's just
it's just
the
the placement service that it puts there.
okay.
So once you add in
So that
your services, you'll be able to start sending out invoices. We send out invoices now, but you wouldn't have a service attached to it.
okay.
So for your bookings all go through that service list.
So what your quote system looks like? Okay. Now this is where
This is where
for
we have
business.
to add in more things. I already know that.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. People. Shit like Jobber or Zoho. Just the invoicing systems.
Yeah, just what
Other
all
price.
people like to see as far as invoice options and things of that nature.
Motherfuckers like, cause we write quotes, so you want to have line items to where you can describe what you're
Itemized
charging.
invoices and things of that nature. I understand what you mean.
You know, it's an
We'll get there,
add-on.
but I'm like this is just the structure because all that is just putting the options on there to fill it all in.
Right, right, right.
And so the thing is though,
You know,
go to ledger
that
here. Go to
I was
ledger.
thinking about creating the
I mean, go to treasury.
treasure. Okay.
So go to create an invoice. So this is different, but it's still very bare bones. You would have to copy and paste in the itemization description there.
For a description.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can still put the amount. Like you put the total amount, and then you can itemize it in the description. But I will make it. Like I've thought about the idea of like, all right, so what if somebody really wants to? Because I have an invoice document for the
The
Players Collective, and so what I
only
want to
reason,
start doing is making templates for those type of things. So like
only
having
reason,
invoice templates and things of that nature, different things.
yeah.
Like these are all things that we'll add on as we keep doing these Tech Thursdays.
Of course, it just was an initial thought because I'm not set up to onboard it here yet, but I am actually operating business. I do invoices, so I know how to. I know what my system looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Payment process does look like already, and just in. construction and home services, you kind of need that setup
Yeah, because you want to
almost.
have the how much you paying for labor, how much you paying for product, how much you paying for this and that.
That kind of thing. And it's multiple businesses that got, you know, shit set up that way. That's all. So it's a definite like necessary add on. But just for
And
flexibility.
that's why this isn't out yet because I need to go down and sit down with enough businesses to know. So the idea here is that I want to get the 10 founding members. So like you're one of them. I got one other. I got Tony's on there. I need like 6 or 7 more people hypothetically, and we would all
Yeah.
sit down and determine what's needed in the system in order to make it something that all of our businesses can still use without making it something that's too niche to any one business, and then kind of figuring out how to customize the individual pages from there. So I want to get a bare bones idea of what every company will need, add those things in, and then we'll make it to the point that all right, past that point, these are
Hey, that's perfect.
customizable things that you can add onto your personal pages, type thing. You
I
know
was
what I'm saying?
about to say we could onboard chill, but you know something crazy? He got into his bag too. Ever since I made the bot, he was like, "Bro, I made a payment processing system for my construct for my company." He made one himself for himself. So I was like, "Yeah,
And I mean, and that's really the thing here is that so there's a lot of people that have access to do them for themselves, and that's why I'm not as bullish on this as I could be because there's nothing keeping somebody from doing this for themselves at this point. But there is an aspect of how I'm doing it and how far I'm about to go with it that's just gonna make it worth not trying to figure it out for yourself.
exactly."
Because there's certain aspects, there's certain walls that people not gonna want to climb to
Hmm.
have it right. You feel what I'm saying?
No, how it go. That's how you beat the market. It is what it is. You got everything that the market has to offer and more.
And so that would be the thing there. So like you be able to. So the main thing here for now for me is like you said, getting the little details together as far as what we may need for invoices and ticketing. I'm still working on the emails out to clients from the ledger, things of that nature. There's some like functionality things that I want to improve on. Like I know you need more detail for how you communicate with clients and things of that nature. So as I get more of that built out over the next couple months, and I get the agentic side of it where I get all the agents running so that they can actually run the emails and run the lead management. Those couple of pieces of what I want to work on over the next couple of Thursdays. But we've been on for about 40 minutes. It's almost 11:30. I at least want to cut the live off unless you got some more things you want to cover.
Not necessarily cover, just to chop it. I want to streamline a couple things for us as far as like actually getting the podcast and branding together and whatnot. But
Do you want to do that on stream, or can we go ahead and cut it off and then kind of chop it and then we move around from there?
yeah, that's up to you. I was like with it, whatever. Like yeah, because I'm not streaming, you streaming, but it don't make a difference to me.
Yeah, I just got it up on Twitch, and I mean, it says it's two. I don't know if it's two viewers watching now or what. If it's just been two people that came in and out, but yeah, just kind of. I want to get in the habit of every Thursday getting on here and doing something and getting the conversation going.
And
Um,
that's all it is, because it's just structuring it and just I'm just gonna stick to it, just like this. Like I'm always working this shit. It's a same thing I was telling you the other night when we was at the house. Like it's just a structural problem. Like niggas just gotta structure it and stick to it. It ain't really that big of a deal. As long as you kind of over processing the process, you just you know
the truth is that I be feeling like when I sit down to do this, I want to go over everything, and it's just too much to go over in one sitting. You know what
it's
I'm
way
saying? It's
over in one sitting. You can we it's not even possible for us to do that. It's just like a rollout thing, and that's where it's like it does take prep. It ain't nothing wrong with it, but we also need um a day of prep where we chop it up and be like, okay, what we going over this week? Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? We can schedule it. We just gonna do a little an hour on the joint. You feel what I'm saying? We should get, and as long as we structure that hour and know what we about to just hit on real quick, it's like, boom, we got the product done. We got something to clip up and put out, and we just really can like build it out. fucking grits and eggs, nigga. 85 South Show, episode one.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck it.
And the thing is, the podcast, and I think that's the crazy thing, bro. Like, again, this ain't our first time. You've been on Against the Narrative before. It's videos on the channel for you, bro.
Yeah,
Only.
yeah, you got, yeah, you already,
So it's
you
like
kind of
this ain't even day one for real. It's just really about getting that consistency though, so people understand what's going on. People start tuning in for real, and people really start listening to what niggas is saying. You know what I
most
mean?
definitely, most definitely.
But
So that's the whole thing right there.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the Twitch live so I can start worrying about trying to jump back and forth between what screens and what's on what, and we kind of chop it for 10, 20 minutes, and then I need to get ahead and go to work. Give me some late night hours, and I need to make some money tonight, even though I get paid tomorrow. Oh yeah, let me finish this. Hold on, I had this up before I closed the live out. You see the screen I got shared?
Yeah.
This is the like I said, the Wheel of Life. We just gonna do some random spins. We're gonna see what it says. The first one we got was the pig. Um, we're gonna go in each circle. You get a couple more elements, and these elements represent the different layers of reality. We'll go over that a little bit more. But we are in the human realm for today. A balance of pleasure and pain, the ideal state of awakening. Let's give it one more spin, and then it'll give us a breakdown of what we're struggling with and why. And so the formation is the Potter, habitual karmic actions. And so today we had the core is the pig, the realm is the human realm, and the link is to formation. Mortal, I have held the realm, spin upon. I see the architecture of your current suffering. Your engine is currently running on delusion. You are ignoring the reality of your situation, hoping it will resolve itself or pretending it doesn't exist. Because of this, your consciousness has logged into the human realm. You're experiencing a mix of friction and clarity. You have the perfect opportunity right now to break that cycle. I see the exact link of the chain. I see the exact link of the chain where you are currently snagged to formation. You are at the very beginning of the cycle. You are letting old habits and unconscious reactions form your identity in the moment. To break free, step back, observe your thoughts before they solidify into actions. Ask yourself, is this actually true? And so this is
What's
just
that? Like information hub?
so what
What's that, like just the information hub?
this is a
Ah.
it's like a karma test. You take it when you're feeling off, and it tells you what you're attached to and how to fix it. This is a part of something that I haven't shown you today, which is the Dalpazar World application.
Boy. Ah.
So while he's doing whatever he's doing, we haven't gone over this today. This is the Dalpazar Emporium site. I showed you the karma check a moment ago. I just want to go show you the astral clock. This is something else that I have built out. Stilo, have you seen this astral clock application that I built?
Astro Clock. Did you? I think so. The app,
The
right?
astral calendar, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't played with it yet either.
Yeah. So this is the astral calendar as well. Like I said, this is a whole lot. There's no way I'm going over all this in one sitting, but because this is this whole other beast of
This
a
nigga been
thing.
building like a motherfucker.
But
What
this is the
exactly?
astral
What
calendar.
you
It works
got?
off the 72 micro seasons in Japanese mythology. Um, we'll just go through the
Damn.
study page. And so what I've kind of done is I've created these six pillars. Um, the seasons, the angels and the demons on both sides. The focus of the day, and the biorhythm, the geometry that's at play, and the frequency that's at play on every given day, based off of the planetary cycles and a couple other things. And you can go through all of this. It's all kind of like explained in a bit here. And check out that. Dalpazar Emporium.world. This is a whole beast in its own right. I have the tree of life, the tree of death, the three lanes. Like, I'm not even going to begin to get into this today, but yeah, today is the third day in the 12th cycle. Sir Yandarin's advice is audit your reserves, reprice your offerings now, and secure your capital while first flashes of lightning remain. That's why I'm giving y'all the $500 AI audit today. Go book the Watchers audit. And yeah, that's enough for Twitch. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day.